Hey everyone, let's keep it rolling as usual. My name is Daniel, Catalyst Africa Town Hall Programs Director or Programs Manager, and welcome to today's Town Hall, 8th November 2024. I'm here with my one of my team members, Richmond. Richmond, will you say hello to us? Okay, Richmond might be having connectivity issues. So, on today's agenda, we'll talk about a little bit about the purpose of the town hall. We also read our welcome statement, and then we'll give an high-level overview of the Cardano Summit masterclass that we had at the just ended summit. Then we'll also discuss Idea Fest that we'll be hosting since voting for Fan 13 is in the pipeline. Then we also discuss some updates about the Fan 13 as well, and then we give it a platform for our partnerships and collaborations initiatives that we have as a Catalyst African Town Hall. Oh, it's me break. Things are breaking already. So, if you are new here, which I doubt any one of us here is new, but for the sake of records, and since we are recording, the video will be there forever, and then people would like to know what the Catalyst African Town Hall is all about. So, this is a very vibrant community initiatives that we are fostering collaboration and knowledge sharing within the blockchain sphere across Africa and beyond, right? And we do this through an engaging town hall sessions like the one we're having currently. We also explore blockchain advancement, we discuss innovative proposals, and then we also work towards the collective goal of expanding the adoption of blockchain and technologies across Africa, the continent. So we hope that you'll be joining us to shape the future of blockchain in Africa landscape altogether. And your presence here alone means a lot to us. Um, so I would like to see you. Would you like to read the welcome for us if you're in a good position?
Yeah, let me try.
Okay.
I should do that. I should do that.
So here you are on the screen.
So, welcome to CATH, Catalyst African Town Hall, from the mountain of Kilimanjaro, right?
Kilimanjaro, the one of the tallest mountains in
In
Africa.
in Africa, from the mountains of Kilimanjaro to the soothing sound of the Nile, across the ac- across the expanse of savannah, the depth and breadth of surrounding Mother Africa. We see Karibu, Akwaba, Kabu, this were there. And welcome,
Bienvenue.
Berevenu.
Mm.
Welcome to another exciting Catalyst African Town Hall. Our ship is ready to sail through. Sit tight and get ready for a breathtaking experience as we show you around the world of blockchain and other potential technology in Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Siedu. This what happening when we have been caught
Uh,
unaware. My
uh,
apologies for that. Next time
don't worry.
we'll
I would like to learn the languages there. I know of Akwaba, the other African languages, and then their respective countries, if you don't mind.
Okay, so Africa have 54 languages, sorry, countries, right? And each of these countries have their own languages that they speak.
Hmm.
So we are looking at the four regions of Africa, the south, east, west, and south, right? So the
Hmm.
Kwaba is a dialect in the Ghanaian language, which is the West Africa. Welcome, right? Then the
Yes.
Kalibu is Swahili.
Okay.
That's the East Africa. The Benvenu is French. So those the French speaking countries in Africa also like welcome Benvenu. So welcome to another exciting Catalyst African Town Hall. So The only language that is not here is Arabic, right? Because we have not yet printed out our. We used to have a community manager from Morocco, but he stepped down some time ago, like 2 years ago. So we are still looking for community manager to manage the Northern Africa for us. So now this is what we have: Akwaaba, West Africa; Cabo, East Africa; Benvenue, the Central Republic of Africa, Congo, Cameroon, those bets, so that's it. And then our ship is ready to sail through, sit tight and get ready for an exciting breakthrough. But we took it from, how do you call it? From the mountains of Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa, right, to the silting sound of the River Nile. The Nile is located in between the northern Africa. That's Egypt, the Nile River. So across the expanse of the savannah, that's the green part of Africa, and then the depth and breadth of the surrounding mother of Africa. So it's more like a poetic, like a poem, right? And I really love this statement of ours, right? So as usual, we want to let you know that things may break. There might be internet connectivity issues, there might be sound and picture quality issues, but all together, we want you to know that stay with us, even if we have challenges, we'll still bounce back again. So, enough with the introduction. We want you to know what happened. Before we went to the summit, the Cardano Summit 2024, we came to tell you about it, that we have a masterclass slot to discuss one of our projects to bring the Cardano Summit 2025 in Africa. And this is a project that got funded in Fund 11. He had one of the highest voting. That means that the community have shown interest for a decentralized summit. So we took it upon ourselves and we had a master class together with the Cardano Foundation, WADA, Rare Evil team, and the Catalyst African Townhall. And it was very massive, right? As you can see on the screen. We also get a chance to meet some of the key players when it comes to advocating Cardano, promoting Cardano, and then blockchain altogether. Maru, Daniel Riva, TK Prince. TK Prince, some of you might know him. He's a team member of the Project Catalyst, right? Daniel Riva, Chris, and then him himself. So we had a chance to have a master class. And then the title of the master class was is the future of Cardano Summit decentralized. The reason why we did it like that is that we found out that a lot of Africans, right? We find it very difficult to attend most of these programs, most of these Cardano related programs due to many factors. And one of these factors is financial constraints, travel issues, even getting visa to travel to some of these countries becomes very difficult for us. So why don't us decentralize the summit so that at least each region or each continent can have a fair share of the summit, get to know what's going on, get involved, participate, and then get the experience of how it is. So this is the purpose of it, and this is the message that we're preaching. We have a website dedicated to this project. That's the Africa for Cardano Summit 2025. I will be sharing it, or Richmond will be sharing the link to the chat for you to get a chance to read our feasibility study. We actually visited about 6 countries in case the summit will come to Africa, right? We did a feasibility study. We look at the resources, security, infrastructure that can actually host this summit when it comes to Africa. And in case the community doesn't want to have decentralized summits, we are also willing to host the entire summit in Africa. So instead of you to be in, let's say, Dubai, Switzerland, or any other country or continent, we have done our background checks, and then we believe that Africa should be the next one to host it in case everything goes on well and then as we plan. So this is just a concept proposal that we presented, right? It was well attended. in Dubai. It was well attended. What I was able to present, Cardano Foundation presented. Some of you know Rarivo, they are into event management, event planning and management, and they have also organized some of these big Cardano related or blockchain related events in the US. So we have a very potential team members supporting this decentralization of the Cardano Summit 2025. I believe there's no question, so we can move on to, or if there's any question, when I finish the presentation, you can bring it on, then we have an open discussion. Okay, Tivo.
Hey man, hello. So I was wondering, right now in Intersect, we are working on Intersect Town Hall proposal for 2025. And because it's in the same way as we have tried to decentralize town halls in general, I feel like this is a take on or a concept on decentralizing the summits. If there is a interest or capacity, then in Intersect Town Hall work groups, I'm trying to create like proposal requirements. What would what could people kind of describe or provide as budget items so that if everybody does that from their local area or from their own perspective, and like of course Summit is for more for local events, but maybe there is an overlap where the same method could be used from the virtual events, and then yeah, collecting all of that. Like if 10 people say, hey, I'm gonna have this event and I'm willing to do it monthly for 5 months, and then says, okay, it's 5,000, and then you have like 10 people of that, you could get that like nice decentralized people of who are communicating the event from different like local areas and get people come together in the same place. So
Okay,
there was no
okay.
question, but there was just something, some insight to kind
Yes,
of connect and see the bigger opportunities.
yes. I think we are like the concept is almost the same, and yeah, Catalyst African Town Hall also is an enterprise member of the Interset. So we'll also be willing to let's say jump into your proposal or your concept and then make it materialize in case you want to also have an African town hall for the interset or something similar to what you are saying. Yes, we can have a discussion just after the meeting and see how it goes. We can not the separate one, but we can include it into the existing town hall that we have already, and then make it decentralized for because sometimes communication becomes very easy when we have a regional or sector, each people having their own event and then having our own resources, we're able to understand what is going on very well than a bigger picture that people get confused. So town halls like this, we get a chance to explain what is going on, ask questions, and then, get a high level overview of whatever that is going on. So Tivo, we appreciate you, and then let's talk more about it. Okay, so aside the Cardano Summit 2025 update, we also want to give you an update of what is going on currently in the Project Catalyst community, right? So as you all know, so the reviews for the level ones is done, right? Today is 8th November, so they finished I think yesterday, right? They finished yesterday. So level two moderation will be
No,
starting on the 14th. Level two will be starting on the 14th November. Yes, you do.
just a quick one. I think that there was change with regards to the L1 and L0 review period. It was
They
extended
extended
to
it.
Yeah, it was extended to the 10th of November, and then the time
Okay,
was 6 p.m. UTC.
okay,
So I think
okay. Because
it will end on Sunday.
okay. Because I visited IdeaScape today and I noticed that the stage they have written 2 more days.
Eh,
Yeah, so I was like, what's going on? So I went back to the main town hall slide, and by the time the update have not changed over there, so I was like, mm,
yeah,
yes. So good for the updates.
yeah.
Good for telling us the update. So the level one review, the community review timeline have been extended 2 more days. I think this will give them more time to do a very quality review of our project. Then after that, we will have the level two, right? The level two people to moderate, do the moderation period. Then somewhere around 25th, right? 25th November, the data will be released. This is interesting. And what makes it more interesting this time around is the voting power. And Siedu, you being a community manager in Africa, one of the like rural areas in Africa, what does this means to you that the voting power has been reduced to 25?
Oh yes, I think this initiative for development has been an exciting for our community here because a lot of them were stuck with regards to the 450 to 500 ADA when it comes to the voting. They don't even know how the experience goes like. A lot of them are community reviewers. They do the review, but they don't know what is next or how their reviews go through when it comes to that. And then we were running one project which we are still in progress, and we are trying to support not less than 10 people to also just experience how the voting process goes so that they become more active people. So I think a lot of them during the Fan 12 rewards with regards to their review, they are saying that they will use it to also participate in the voting. So we are still assisting them to register how to connect their wallet. The challenge here is that a lot of them are using one device. You need I think, either a laptop, or a phone, or two smartphones so that you can easily connect your wallet and go. So we are supporting them when it comes to that. And then we are expecting more numbers when it comes to the voting this time around.
Okay, that's good. And if you are looking for more resources to educate them, we made some video. We have a video, step by step videos teaching newbies how they can register as a voter or connect their wallet. And then if you visit our YouTube too, you get the video over there, which you will be able to be one of the nice resources to share with your people. And I think the 25A that voting power is an excellent idea. So this gives a lot of people the chances, especially those with that have don't have much data to also participate in governance and decision making when it comes to project catalyst and voting. And kudos to the team. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I got distracted by the comment in the section. I'll address the comments just after I finish with the presentation. And also, okay. So talking about the voting power, right? Registration is open, right? So you can currently register, and then the voting power screenshot will be taken on 20th November. So if you register, you want to vote, kindly make sure that 20th of by 20th of November, the amount of money that you want to use, the amount of voting power that you want to use to vote, it should be in your wallet by then, right? If you have to buy more ADA or transfer from any other wallet to your registered wallet, kindly do so because your voting power is actually your power to decide which project get funded or not. And then we are looking somewhere 12 December, which happened to be my birthday, for the results to be out. That's great. Voting period. Okay, that's the voting period rather, not the voting result, right? But the voting period is from 28th November to 12 December, and then the results will be out. The results will be out somewhere 16th December, and then the voting reward, yeah, the voting result will be out 16th December, and then the reward somewhere January 2025. Okay, so talking about Project Catalyst, voting, and other styles, the Catalyst of Townhall have been one of the instrumental platforms that a lot of Africans, not only Africans, but all over the world, we come together to share ideas, proposals, and then support each other. And also, You all know the last project that we did, which is the expanding Cardano in some part of Africa countries, and that was a very brilliant proposal and the project that we did. Right, this time around in Front 13, we have only three proposals, and each of the three proposals is looking at three different areas. The first one is talking about Cardano Alliance. That is we noticed that there's no large scale, right? Large scale Cardano blockchain event that brings global visibility and opportunities for collaboration in to Africa. There are a lot of programs that is going on, or blockchain event that is going on, but we don't have a particular one that talks about or that brings people together in Africa. So the Cardano Alliance is to bring all these global blockchain leaders to Africa to have a conference, one of the biggest conference that we are planning to host in Africa, aside the Cardano Summit, right? So this can be like a pre-one before the main Cardano Summit that we want to organize. So the Cardano Alliance is that project that we are looking at. And then our second project is enhancing governance participation through blockchain workshops in Africa. So despite the growth of blockchain communities in Africa, which we all know that is picking up because of our advocacy that we are doing, going to the universities to talk to them about it. But we noticed that there's a significant gap remains between the governance participation within the Cardano ecosystem since the Voltaire era, right? And now Intercept is also coming in. So there's a need for us to have a workshops, right, concerning governance governance and decision making and all those kind of stuff. So we need to address ourselves, educate ourselves so that when it comes to decision making, Africans will also get a voice to do so. And this project is going to assist us to do that and also possibly onboard people on the internet because a lot of people are also complaining that the membership fee is a little bit expensive for them because converting $10 to Africa, how do you call it? Denomination is a little bit high, considering the fact that people are living less than $10 in a day, right? According to UN. So this is going to help us to onboard a lot of people into Interset and then governance decision making. Also, our third proposal is the continuation of the Catalyst African Townhall, empowering blockchain education and growth across Africa. So, the third proposal is for us to continue to maintain the townhall that we are doing and also continue the expansion project that we are doing, that we did. We did it in 5 African countries, right? South Africa, Rwanda, Kenya, DRC, and Nigeria. And we want to continue this initiative because the students keep asking us that you have come to us and then you have educated us, but we want more, right? We want more of this kind of education. So why are we not coming again? We need resources to do this. Unfortunately, from 12, we didn't get funding. And then we are open that from 13, we get a funding to keep the town hall initiatives going on and also onboard more Africans and policymakers into the Cardano ecosystem. So please do justice with us. I'm sure Richmond might have sent our link tree into the chat already. Kindly go through it and then let us know if there's any comment, anything that you want to suggest. Yes, you can either leave a comment under the proposal or get in touch with us on our Telegram and then um we will address it. If not now, maybe in our next proposals, we will address some of the things that you have identified, how we can write better proposals and get funding, right? So our doors are always open for any suggestion. And also, as usual, the Catalyst African Town Hall, you know our tradition already. When it's time for voting, we do idea first. And we have been hosting Idea Fest for the past 3 years. A lot of projects have passed through here. When it's the time for Idea Fest, we get about close to 50 participants attending the town hall. And this is the time that we give to the community to share your project actually with the people, with the voters. Tell us your project. And then some projects also need implementers. They need people to come on board to help them to implement. So we have had instances that while somebody was doing just after the presentation, somebody suggested that, oh, I have an idea of your project and I would like to contribute. And then they brought him on board. So it's good thing that you take part in this initiative. We'll be sharing the link with you. We'll be sharing the link with you very soon so that you be the first people to register, right? The idea first will be on 22nd November. Right, but we have not announced it yet on our social media. So you being part, you coming to today's town hall is giving you the first-hand information. We share the link with you. If you are interested, you want to share your project with us, kindly do so. We will record your presentation and then upload it individually. So if there's a 50 presentation, we cut or we edit each of them and then promote each of the projects on our YouTube and our social media. So all these videos that you see on the screen, like they are more than this, a lot of them. During the Fund 12, we promoted a lot of them. And I was told half of them got funding. About half of them or almost half of them got funding. So I think in our little way, we also helping project to get the publicity and then be known. And also, when you look at us as the town hall, African town hall, right? We look at not only virtual meetings, but we also do expansion project. Like I said earlier on, we go to schools, we go to policymakers, we go to universities, and we talk to them about Cardano, and we are even trying to bring them on board, especially those in government sectors. We are trying to bring them on board because if we want blockchain to be legalized or adopted at the top level, we need to start it a bit by bit. And we can only do that by educating the government officials for them to know the importance of blockchain. During my presentation at the Intersect MBO, the Kenya launch, I made a profound statement that the unique features of blockchain makes it more beneficial to the for the development of Africa. Looking at the way our system is, yeah, I know there's corruption everywhere, but blockchain, the unique features of blockchain is going to actually minimize or stop the corruption. And also it's going to help us to, our supply chain. We have a lot of resources like shipment sector and those kind of things, hospitality, hospitals. So blockchain is actually going to benefit Africans, and the earlier the better, right? So one of our plans is to get in touch with these policymakers. We're also doing decentralized finance and then REFI in Nigeria, and then internet adoption. We also want to do, we are trying to unbank the unbanks like the ones that Siedu and the rest are doing in the northern part of Africa, right? Creating wallet for these people that they don't even have access to banks, but because of Cardano and blockchain, they have at least wallet that they can store their ADA in it. And then we also do blockchain education. So if you want to partner with us, we have any idea you want to share with us, our doors are open. How we can make these programs better, how we can get sponsors and then also expand our door, you can like not only just a suggestion, but you can actually join the team and then take one of these programs and then run them to achieve the goal that we want. So this is our partnerships and programs initiatives that we have opened for 2025. And also we have a project that we are running with Singularity Net. I told you guys about it some time ago, like a month ago. It's still on it. In 2025, January 2025, we'll be hosting a program in South Africa, physical event in South Africa, AI and blockchain. And we will talk more about it on 22nd November, how the program is going to be on. Most of the speakers too will join virtual, but the rest of them will be in-house to give the talk on the university students in South Africa. We have a very huge community there as well. So, time is money and we don't want to take all your time, right? So this is very brief introduction and our initiatives for today's town hall, right? But you can follow us on our social media, Africa underscore town hall. You can also send us an email, info@catalystafrica.org, or visit our website, catalystafrica.org. This brings the end of our presentation. However, I'll go to the chat and then check some of the questions or um, initiatives that is going on over there. Yes, 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 yes. Steve, is your question in regards to our Singularity Net program that we'll be doing in South Africa?
I didn't know it is Singularity Net. event? I just heard it was AI and blockchain.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it
so
is.
it's a funded project, right? We got funded for Fund 4. Yes, so yes, true. The Singularity Net ambassadors can also help to organize this program in South Africa. And I think, Steve, I will get in touch with you on this one. Maybe you can be a speaker for on this event for us.
In local event or virtually?
No, it's going, no, virtual. You join us virtual.
Okay, yeah, then it's cool.
Okay, so I have verbally
Ah,
informed you, but we will officially send you an email.
okay. Well, I can send an email, but would be good if you join in the Swarm Discord or something, because you used to be there.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I shared
So
that.
I'm going up to see, can you share the concept proposal for summit? Yes, we have it. We'll share with you. Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. Now
Yeah,
that
it's
we
done.
have ended the town hall, I'll stop recording, but we'll still be on here to have any other discussions that we want, right? Okay. Okay, so we have TK here too, who want to give us an update about the idea fest that will be happening in the main town hall. So TK, welcome to the Catalyst African Town Hall. Over to you, please.
Thank you, Daniel. It's the first time I'm actually joining the Africa Town Hall. Really excited to be here. Really awesome stuff happening within the Africa ecosystem. So I'm glad to be part of it. Just a little bit of an overview for the Pitch Fest that will be happening. Catalyst is organizing a Pitch Fest for the general categories. It will be happening on the 20th of November on the breakout rooms after town hall. And then for the PATA categories to be happening on the 27th, also in the breakout rooms on the after town hall. So basically the idea is to help amplify, some of the project teams that are proposing for Fund 13 just ahead of the voting period. So people have really good opportunities to have visibility and eyeballs on their projects, and so they could be, voted, and there's a fair ground for everyone participating. So that's the entire overview for the Pitch Fest. If you're interested in joining the Pitch Fest, I've put a link to the Google form. So if you want to participate, just fill out the Google form, and then we'll be in touch with you. But like I said, really excited to be part of the Africa Town Hall for the first time. Yeah, I think you're on mute.
Yeah, yeah, thank you very much. We're also happy to see you here. It means a lot to us when you see people, key players from the main town hall joining our African town hall. It motivates us, and also it also increase our participant attendance. At least we know that you know people are joining, and they're not any. I have a question, right? I want to ask a quick question. Um
Okay.
can we record our presentations and then it will be played for us at the idea fest, or we have to be there in person?
You have to be there in person. So if you sign up for the form, you have to show up and then do your quick fire presentation. I think it would be about 2 to 3 minutes for each project team to just go through what their projects are about, and then they will be able to give the broader community the chance to get that insight into what they plan to build and some of the solutions that they plan to offer for the community.
Mm, awesome, that's very great. So I don't know if anybody has have a question for TK concerning the pitch fest.
Why it's not called Idea Fest, but that's another problem.
ID, idea fest is for the original town halls. Before I call it idea fest, you know. But
Pitch first.
actually,
Idea. pitch fest, idea fest, whatever you decide to call it. The most important thing is we would like to give
Yes, exactly.
opportunities to people who don't have enough
Yes,
visibility get also to
yeah.
get voted into Fund 13. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, it's a very great initiative, because looking at the numbers that attend the town halls, right, it's going to give us the opportunity to actually tell people, not any other people, but the voters, right, the impact of your project and how it's going to benefit the Cardano ecosystem in your community as well. So it's a very good initiative that Project Catalyst is doing. We really appreciate it. We sign up. African Town Hall have a three project proposals, sorry. We have three proposals and we'll sign up and come and briefly give a high level overview for us to, let the community know the good work that you are doing. Because if you don't say your story or you don't tell the community what you're about to do, nobody will know what you are doing or what you have done so far. So we appreciate you for bringing this thing up. We will personally take it to WordCap, register, sign up, and attend. And we will also share the news with our community members. We have about 200 community members on our Telegram, and I'm sure most of them, those who put in their proposal, would like to attend and share with the main town also. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup, TK.
Yeah.
Awesome, amazing. Please feel free to share broadly with the rest of the community, and we'd like to see more people come into the breakout rooms and present some of the ideas. So, fingers crossed, we're gonna get a lot of people in there, and it's gonna go really good.
Yeah. What I like
Okay.
about these pitch decks and IDFs that are short is that it will give a much faster way for people to consume the information that Project Catalyst is producing. Because it's thousands of proposals, and in fact that you are like aggregating down to a smaller, more concise information, it just makes it much easier to digest and kind of browse through and let these people who are deciding make able to kind of consume a lot of proposals and find projects and combine different future ideas to build our ecosystem. And over time, over iterations, we're getting better at that. And so it's exciting.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it will also give the project teams the opportunity to formulate their elevator pitches, be able to quickly tell people what they're about in few words and in a very short time. So I think it's going to be awesome all around.
Yep, that's good to know. So, talking about Pitch Feast, we also spoke about our idea first, and I said I'll share the link with you guys first before we announce it in the community. So, let me quickly do that. Our own will be on 22nd November, and this is the link for us. So, you can join, you can register the main one and then register the African one too as well. To those that can't attend, any of them can, at least your messages or your proposal will be heard everywhere, right? So that's the link for the African Town Hall on Idea Fest, 22nd November. We'll be holding two, right? Twice. So 22nd November and then 6th December. So that's our own. And thank you very much everyone for coming to today's town hall. I will post the recording again. Then we have our any other matters that we were having